In this module, we will cover the basics of industrial control systems, threat intelligence, and the principles and techniques related to industrial control systems, threat intelligence. This module is designed to enable students to be able to explain the various concepts of threat intelligence related to the non-computing Internet of Things, IoT devices. The various knowledge and skills statements related to ICS threat intelligence listed in the NICE framework will be covered, such as K0312 and S0247, as referenced in the NICE Framework Resource Center. During this module, we will cover various ICS threat intelligence concepts, starting with an overview of the ICS threat intelligence. Then examine various feeds that threat hunters can use to assist in protecting ICS devices. We will then examine data collection methods that can be utilized to protect ICS. Finally, we will examine a few malware analysis sites on the Internet, such as Falcon Sandbox, Cuckoo Sandbox, and Joe Sandbox Cloud. Today's ICS defenders normally are inundated with data from numerous sources regarding the IT and OT networks. These defenders need to sift through the data to find the actionable data regarding the ICS devices. In this module, some tools will be reviewed to help the defender get the actionable intelligence. Threat intelligence is a billion-dollar industry and is anticipated to be around $12.6 billion industry by 2025. Threat intelligence helps to provide defenders knowledge of known adversaries and will help them prevent attacks by describing previous attacks. SANS provides various webcasts to assist the cybersecurity community with protecting various assets. One of these webcasts, the 2022 ICS OT Cybersecurity Year in Review Executive Briefing, provides some valuable insights into the various threat groups that ICS defenders should be aware of. As displayed in the graphic, in 2022, there were at least 6 known threat groups that are targeting industrial sectors. A threat group, designated as Costivite, has been targeting North America and Australia energy sectors. Chemicite has targeted various industrial sectors in Ukraine, Europe, and the United States using Cyclops Blink C2 infrastructure. All this research is valuable threat intelligence. Dragos provides reports on threats such as Chernivite. Chernivite is a highly capable offensive industrial control system malware framework. Part of this framework is a malware package named PipeDream. This is the 7th known ICS-specific malware. Others are Stuxnet's, Havoc's, Black Energy 2, Crash Overdrive, and Traces. Dragos assesses that PipeDream has not been deployed in the wild. This is a rare case of accessing and analyzing malicious capabilities developed by adversaries before their deployment and gives defenders a unique opportunity to prepare in advance. CrowdStrike Falcon Intelligence provides a threat intelligence service as part of its cloud platform of security services called Falcon. This service mainly aims to enhance the performance of media, XDR, and SIEM systems or SIEM systems. However, they can be linked to third-party security tools. Falcon Intelligence provides human-readable reports plus automated feeds sent straight to security services. There is a free trial of the software. Alien Vault Open Threat Exchange processes more than 19 million new indicators of compromise records every day. The service is free to use and can deliver threat intelligence in various formats, including STIX, OpenIOC, MAEC, JSON, and CSV formats. Each feed instance is called a pulse. You can define your requirements, getting specific pre-filtered data, and there is also an opportunity to get tailored feeds per device type, such as endpoints. FBI InfraGuard is a threat intelligence feed from the FBI that carries a lot of authority and is free to access. Feeds are categorized by industry according to the definition of the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency. So this is a filtered list of indicators of compromise, IOCs, according to the activity sector. Joining the service also enrolls you in a local chapter, which is an excellent opportunity to network with other local business leaders. Anomaly Threat Stream. This aggregator service consolidates threat intelligence feeds from multiple sources down to one. The service uses AI to filter out false positive and irrelevant warnings. Mandiant Threat Intelligence. This threat intelligence service is highly respected and offers regular feeds in various formats, including reports for analysis and inputs for software. Information covers both indicators of compromises and tactics, techniques, and procedures, TTP. There is a free version of this service. Using standards allows threat activity context such as tactics, techniques, and procedures, vulnerabilities, and courses of actions to be shared through a communications protocol to and from participants. Automated Indicator Sharing, or AIS, is a service the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA, provides to enable real-time exchange of machine-readable cyber threats indicators and defensive measures between public and private sector organizations. AIS helps to protect the participants of the service and ultimately reduce the prevalence of cyber attacks. As mandated by the Cybersecurity Information Sharing Act of 2015, the Department certified the operability of AIS in March of 2016 and released guidance to help non-federal entities share cyber threat indicators with the federal government. Information Sharing and Analysis Centers, or ISACs, help critical infrastructure owners and operators protect their facilities, personnel, and customers from cyber and physical security threats and other hazards. ISACs collect, analyze, and disseminate actionable threat intelligence to their members and provide members with tools to mitigate risk and enhance resiliency. A few of the pertinent ISACs that involve industrial control systems are listed in the slide. There are others that may also be pertinent. Those listed are water, oil and natural gas, health, electricity, and downstream natural gas. CISA provides a list of commercial providers without endorsing any of them. Part of that list is Anomaly, Infoblox, Looking Glass, Purchase Security, and Threat Connect. Anomaly's datasheet indicates that it utilizes artificial intelligence to sift through large datasets, filtering the noise to find the threat. These types of tools permit those protecting the ICS assets to better protect against constantly changing threats. Infoblox 2021 Quarter 4 Cybersecurity Threat Report indicated that phishing was the #1 method utilized to initiate a data breach. It also described ransomware that targets U.S. critical infrastructure entities, including food and agriculture sector organizations, called Black Matter. Black Matter leverages the Lightweight Directory Access Protocol, or LDAP, and Server Message Block Protocol, SMB, to access the Active Directory to discover all hosts on the network. Black Matter then remotely encrypts the host and shared drives as they are found. Human intelligence, or HUMINT, is intelligence derived from information collected and provided by human sources. Signals intelligence, or SIGINT, is gathered from data transmissions including communications intelligence, COMINT, electronic intelligence, ELINT, and foreign instrumentation signals intelligence, FISINT. SIGINT includes both raw data and the analysis of the data. Open Source Intelligence, or OSINT, is produced from publicly available information collected, exploited, and disseminated in a timely manner to an appropriate audience to address specific intelligence requirements. Measurement and Signature Intelligence, MASINT, is technically derived data from other than imagery and signals intelligence. It it employs a broad group of disciplines including nuclear, optical, radio, frequency, acoustics, seismic, and materials sciences. Examples include distinctive radar signatures of specific aircraft systems or the chemical compositions of air and water samples. Geospatial intelligence, or GEOINT, refers to the exploitation and analysis of imagery, imagery intelligence, IMINT, and geospatial information to describe, assess, and visually depict physical features and geographically referenced activities on the Earth. Human intelligence, HUMINT, information includes overt data collected from personnel in diplomatic and consular posts, as well as other unobtainable information collected via clandestine sources, debriefings of foreign nationals and U.S. citizens who travel abroad, official contacts with foreign government, and direct observation. This type of information is depending on the reliability of the person providing the information, and the collector must decide how much they trust the person. The person may have been fed false or misleading information through disinformation or misinformation. SIGINT is gathered from data transmissions including communications intelligence, COMINT, electronic intelligence, ELINT, and foreign instrumentation signals intelligence, FISINT. SIGINT includes both raw data and analysis of the data. COMINT is the capture of information for the purposes of tracking communications patterns and protocols, traffic analysis, establishing links between intercommunication parties or groups, or analyzing the meaning of communications. FISINT is information derived from the intercept of foreign electromagnetic emissions associated with the testing and operational deployment of non-U.S. aerospace, surface, and subsurface systems, including, but not limited to, telemetry, beaconry, electronic interrogators, and video data links. ELINT is information derived primarily from electronic signals that do not contain speech or text, which are considered COMINT. The most common sources of this type of information are radar signals. Counter cyber intelligence, or CCI, is defined as all efforts made by one intelligence organization to prevent adversaries, enemy intelligence organizations, or criminal organizations from gathering and collecting sensitive digital information or intelligence about them via computers, networks, and associated equipment. CCI are measures to identify, penetrate, or neutralize computer operations that use cyber weapons as a means and a mechanism to collect information. Washington is coming to grips with the challenge of cyber intelligence and counter cyber intelligence. Within the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, you will find the Office of the National Counterintelligence Executive, ONCIX. ONCIX is headed by the National Counterintelligence Executive and staffed by senior counterintelligence CI and other specialists from across the national intelligence and security communities. A sandbox is an isolated environment where users can safely test suspicious code without risk to the device or network. Many of these sandboxes are air-gapped to keep them from communicating with other devices. Some of the sandbox environments will be elaborate enough to allow the malware to move around in a sandbox network for the security researcher to monitor its function. Sandboxes most often come in the form of software application, though hardware alternatives do exist. Methods for implementing third-party software, virtual machines, embedded software, or browser plugins. A number of computer manufacturers and cloud service providers have deployed sandboxes for regular use by clients. As listed on the slide, eSecurity Planet provides a list of enterprise sandbox solutions to choose from. Other search results provided other vendors such as Thinfinity Workspace, Chasm Workspaces, Oracle VirtualBox, Cameo, and others. The list is long for sandboxes, and the organization would have to choose based on budget and requirements to help choose from the list. Cuckoo Sandbox is one of the most popular open source malware analyst tools on the market. The tool is handy as it works automatically to study the behavior of malware. Simply input the suspected malware file into Cuckoo and it will provide a highly detailed report of the file's behavior. VirusTotal has one of the largest repositories of malware samples of any online tool, making it essential for anyone analyzing malware. Similar to ReverseIt, VirusTotal allows users to upload samples, scan suspicious URLs, and perform manual searches. CrowdStrike Falcon is a free malware analysis service for the community that detects and analyzes unknown threats using a unique hybrid analysis technology. Joe Sandbox detects and analyzes potential malicious files and URLs on Windows, Android, macOS, Linux, and iOS for suspicious activities. It performs deep malware analysis and generates comprehensive and detailed analysis reports. This website gives you access to the community edition of Joe Sandbox Cloud.